Have you ever wondered why governments and modern health systems seem to conveniently ignore the real secrets to a long, vibrant life? They pump you full of pills, offer surgeries at the drop of a hat, and build industries around disease management instead of true health. But today, I'm pulling back the curtain. I am taking you to a forgotten village in Okinawa where a 90-year-old woman named Aiko is living proof that the path to a thriving long life does not come in a prescription bottle. It starts in your own kitchen. Picture this. It is a humid afternoon in Ogimi, the village known as the Land of the Immortals. On a tiny wooden porch sits Aiko, her silver hair pinned neatly, her eyes sparkling with a mischievous youth that defies her age. Locals line up eagerly, hands clasped around worn ceramic cups, waiting for a sip of her legendary jasmine green tea. A brew so potent, so rich with life, it seems to breathe youth back into the weary. Every sip peeled years off their faces. The real question is, what was her secret? Step inside her modest kitchen, and you will find it overflowing with the colors of life itself. Deep purple Okinawan sweet potatoes, vibrant yellow citrus fruits fresh from her backyard garden. Her meals were not grand, oversized feasts designed to spike your dopamine. No. They were simple, mindful plates. And here's the key. Aiko always stopped eating when she was about 80% full. She did not cram in food until she was stuffed. She respected her body's natural limits, a lost art in a world addicted to excess. Sugar was almost non-existent. She did not need candy bars or sugary drinks. Fresh fruit from her own garden was more than enough. Salt was barely a sprinkle, just enough to let the natural flavors shine. Twice a week, while the modern world gorged itself mindlessly, Aiko engaged in a sacred act. Gentle fasting. She would sip on warm, nourishing broths, giving her body a precious chance to rest, reset, and heal from the inside out. And that jasmine green tea was not just a comforting beverage. It was an elixir packed with antioxidants that fought the silent war raging inside all of us. While pharmaceutical companies push expensive pills with endless side effects, Aiko was defending her health naturally with every soothing sip. Years ago, a doctor warned her about high cholesterol. The solution pushed by the system was pharmaceuticals, a lifelong subscription to dependency. But Aiko did not fall for the scam. She leaned harder into her roots. A plant-based diet rich in tofu, seaweed, and only the smallest respectful amounts of pork. And what happened? Her cholesterol levels normalized without a single pill. Not only that, her energy exploded. At local festivals, she danced circles around the young, laughing and sharing slices of her homemade citrus cake, her spirit as bright as ever. She once leaned in close to a guest, winked, and whispered a truth the modern world has buried under layers of marketing and manufactured cravings. Eat to live, not to fill. Here is the uncomfortable reality they do not want you to hear. Intermittent fasting is not a trendy health fad. It is ancient wisdom that taps into our deepest biological survival codes. Giving your body a real break activates cleansing and healing processes that no drug can replicate. And yet the system keeps you locked in a cycle of constant consumption and constant dependency. And let us talk about sugar and salt, the two hidden killers saturating our processed foods. Aiko's diet had 1/3 the sugar and almost half the salt compared to even the traditional Japanese diet, already far healthier than Western diets. The result? A rock-solid heart, clean arteries, sharp mind, strong bones. Meanwhile, most of the population is handed diabetes and heart disease as if it is some inevitable part of aging. Her antioxidant-rich foods, the bright, bitter citrus fruits, and her jasmine green tea were not luxuries. They were daily armor, shielding her from the decay the rest of us are told is natural, and her diversity of food. Over 200 different plant foods coursing through her meals every year, with vegetables making up a massive 30% of everything she ate. Imagine that. Not tracking macros like a lab rat, not obsessing over the latest diet cult. Just living, connected to real vibrant food. The truth is plain. Healthy, independent, strong humans are bad for business. They cannot sell you expensive treatments if you do not need them. They cannot control you if you are too vibrant to fall into their traps. Think about that. Aiko's life stands as a blazing beacon cutting through a fog of lies and half-truths. Her story is not just about tea and vegetables. It is about reclaiming your birthright. Strength, clarity, freedom. Now the choice is yours. You can keep marching to the tune of a system designed to profit from your decline. Or you can wake up. You can fight back one simple, powerful meal at a time. So I will ask you, are you eating to truly live? Or are you letting yourself be led to the slaughter?